Hello friends, welcome back to our YouTube channel DS Tech Mirror. In today's video, I will cover Power Apps component part 2 demo. In today's video, we will see how we can create a header component using Power Apps component library and how we can use it across multiple apps. So let's quickly get started. In my last video, I cover all the nitty-gritty details about the Power Apps component library. So over here, I am not covering any of the concepts. I would recommend if you're watching this video directly to have a better understanding, you can go through part 1, or if you have already some idea, you can directly watch this video as well. So I'm going to show you how you can develop this kind of a configurable header component. This is the component library which I have created in my last video. I will click on edit. Here I will create a new component. I will rename this component as header component. Now to create a header, first of all, I will place a rectangle and I will place it over here. Now I wanted to make this color configurable because what I think based on app requirement, this header color should be made configurable, or user or developer should have an option to some different value as well. So this color is coming from this particular property called fill. Okay, so what I will do now, this is something which app maker will decide. So, and this will go as an input to this particular component. So for this, I will create a property called input property. Under custom properties, I will click on new custom property. I will say fill color, or let's say fill color. But I just don't want to use the same name. So I'll say comp underscore fill color input, and type would be color, and I'll say real. So this is the property which I've already created. Now over here, what I will do for this fill property, I will say header component dot form fill color. Now this is done. And over here, now we wanted to see how this how this will look under development. So what I will do, I will go to this form fill color property, and instead of this, I will select the color from here, which color I just wanted to see, and I wanted to use this color, let's say 36 56 56 96 178. I'll say 56 96 and 178. So this is my blue color, and now this is configurable. We will see how you can provide the value. Next is the, if you look at this one, next, this is the channel name. So this will remain the same for me. So I will not make it configurable. And this is the topic name. Whatever the topic I will create, I will put it over here. So this I will make as configurable. So let me add the channel name over here. I will insert one label. This is the text label. And I will put DS Tech Mirror. Now I'll reduce the width, and I will put another label for the video title. Okay, now I will try to use the width between these two. So I will rename them LBL channel title, or LBL title, and second would be LBL heading, so that I do not get confused. And also you should use the proper naming convention for your controls. So this is done, this is done. And now what should be the width? I'll go to the width. Okay, so width should be parent dot width, whatever the parent width is, that is the app width, divided by I would give 20%. Yes, I wanted to give it 40%, so 1/4. So this looks fine. Okay, now let's arrange the font size. Font size, I would say I'll give 13. Oh, it looks good. And then let's change the font color, and font color should be white. Now based on this header color, Font color should also be made configurable according to me. So I'll make another property called font color. Okay. So new custom property, comp underscore font color. And again, this would be of type color. So properties are of two type, input and output, but data type is text, number, boolean, date, time, screen, record, table, image, audio, video, color, and currency. So based on a requirement, you have to select it. So font color is fine. And I'll go over here. I'll select this one. I'll go to the color property and I would say I will cut. I will say header component dot comp font color. And now I'll go back to this particular property. Again, I'll go to this header component. I'll go to this particular property and I will say I want to put white color. So again, this becomes configurable. Now let's come to this particular heading one. So heading width, what I will do, whatever the width is left, now I'll go to give to this particular component. So I'll say parent dot width minus lbl title dot width. This will take the rest of the widths, and I have to reduce this spacing between. So I have to place around the x-axis, because now if I'll go to the x position, so it's hard coded for now. So over here also I have to make it configurable. So I wanted to place it right next to this particular label title where it is ending. So whatever the width it has, it should start from there. So I would say go to this label heading and I'll say lbl title dot width, and I just wanted to give some kind of padding. I'll say +5. That's it. And lbl title, let's check the x value for this also. What is the position? And I'll say I'll make it 5. This is, or I'll make it, if I'll make it 0, I just wanted to see a 0, or I'll say 5. Fine, padding. Now this is also configurable, and font size I wanted to keep the same, 13. And COG UI, I'll give the font style. COG UI, I'll select this one also. And again, over here also, I will use the same property. I'll say color. I'll go to color over here. And instead of this, I'll say header component, because this is my header component. This is the name dot component font color. So till now, we have used two property, fill color and font color. And this is done for now. Now we'll come to the final one. This text should be configurable. Now, whatever the, I will say heading value should be configurable. Right now, this is text. So again, it's very simple. Now you should be comfortable. Create another property called, and I will name it as component, uh, component title value or heading value. Component heading value. Again, property type input, type text. I will leave it as it is. I will go to this particular value and I'll say power apps component. This is also done. And I'll go to this LBL heading now and I'll supply the same value. I'll go to the text and I'll say this one. I'll remove this and I'll say header component. Yeah, header component dot component value underscore heading value. And I am getting this. Now our header component is ready. The only thing is let's adjust the height. It looks a bit more. So what I will do, I will go to the height section over here, or height property. And right now height is 100. If I reduce it further, okay, and let's try to make it 50. 50 is fine. I just wanted to adjust the heights of my other control label. So a label again, I will make this one, and heading also. And another change I will make this, and if you want, based on a requirement, you can whatever the text alignment you want, you can make it. So right now this is fine for me. And if you want, at the end, if you want, you can have some user name or user image, that also you can add. I just wanted to keep it simple. So I just before I publish it and try to use it in any of my app, let me just quickly see if I'm not missing anything major. So I have all the properties with me, component fill color, all this is fine. Just wanted to see the, because I have just moved them, just wanted to see the x-axis and y-axis are fine. So again, x-axis got messed up. I will just move it again. And y-axis LBL title is fine. And x-axis, what I want, x-axis should be the height of LBL title plus 5. LBL title dot width plus 5. This is what I've done. Okay. Now this is fine. Height is fine and publish. Now what I will do, now I'll create an app. Now there are two options. You can even directly use it in your app, or before you publish it, you can test it in this screen. So what you can do, click on insert. Under custom, you will find a header component, and this is how it is looking. Now this is your header component. It's looking absolutely fine. If I'll play this app, this is how it is looking. Okay. And if I increase the width, let me show you. From here, what we can do, if you want, we can increase the font size if it is looking small or anything. Let me show you that as also. For example, if I'll go to this header component, there is font color. Font size property we have not created, but we can create it. Font color, if you and any change we wanted to make, let's say I wanted to change component fill color, so I'll click on it. I'll go over here, and this is how directly I can change. Again, I can go back and I can make it anything. So this is how you can create a component. Now it's time to test in any of the apps. So what I will do, I will go back, leave, and I will create a blank app from here. Create app, blank app, create, to be deleted. I know I've already created to be deleted two apps. So tablet. And now what I will do, I will directly add that component in this particular app. And how you can do that, in my last video I've shown you. Click on this plus sign, get more component. So there are two ways. If you are creating a component at the app level, okay, that means I'll go to the screen. If you're creating any component over here, to add that component, the moment you will add any component over here, it will appear and custom option will appear over here, and you can edit from there. Let me try here. Okay, see, I've added two component. If I go over here, see, this custom is available. I can edit from here. But if I wanted to edit from the component library, I have to click on plus sign over here, get more component, dstechmirror. I will have this header component import. Now this is getting imported. To add it again, click on insert, again go to library component and add the header component, and it got added. Now you see it got added like this. And if I wanted to expand it, okay, based on the width of my app, okay, I am facing one error. Now it's not taking the same width, what is the width of my app. So now let's see how we can fix this, or we can figure it out. Now why this is happening, because over here if you will see, I'll go to the component. If you see, this rectangle has a fixed width, and it is taking the same width over there, so we have to make it configurable. Okay, so what we can do, I'll go to the width. See, width is 640 and it is taking the same width over here, so we have to make it configurable. It should take the width of the parent. Okay, so what I will do, I'll say instead of 640, I'll say parent dot width. This is fine. I'll still click on save and publish. Then only it will appear in the app. Okay, this is done. And now how to check for the updates? Click on this plus sign, check for component library updates. Update is available, update, and it got fixed. So guys, this is how you can create a component. Now any change you want, you can do in your app based on your requirement, and this is how you can create a component based from simple level to complex level to extreme complex level, and it is very beneficial if you wanted to do a collaborative development also. Guys, this is how you can work around with your components. So with this, we came to an end of this video. Let me, before I end, I will give you a quick overview of how I have created another component. I'll go back to my another component library where I have created another component. I'll go to this one, component library. I've created a progress component. Let me show you that progress indicator. I will just give you a quick overview of that. See, this is a progress indicator. So over here, what I have done, you will see there is one gallery. Okay. In the gallery, to get all this user, what I have done, I have created a collection. Okay. So let me show you the fields or the item for this particular one, data source, which is the progress indicator dot item. So what I have done over here, I have created a property. Now this property or is of type table. I have created a table because collections are not supported, and inside this I have created this one. All these things information I have kept and I have provided it over here. Now after that there is nothing, I have played around only icons. So this is one icon. Okay, this is one circle. Then this is the person image. Okay, this is one image, and this is title, subtitle, and based on that I have created this particular progress indicator. These kind of things you can do. Just wanted to show you the capabilities of the Power Apps component, and then you can use this progress indicator in any of your apps. See, you will face certain issues, but you can fix all this issue with the help of properties. Because over here we saw that we were facing one of the issue related to the width, so we fixed it. So guys, that's it, and end of today's video. So as you know, this was a combination of two videos, part one and part two. In part one we saw the concepts, and in part two I covered the demo. I hope this you will find it helpful. If you like this video, please like and share the video and subscribe to the channel to get notification for our upcoming videos. Till our next video, much love, keep learning. Thank you.